a visit to the studio of Donna Dodson, sculptor.
Hello! So glad you visited my studio. Right now I'm thinking about Amazons. And I'm thinking about Wakanda and the Amazon warriors in pop culture, and Sekhmet, the ancient Egyptian lion-headed goddess, and Cybele, the ancient Roman queen seated on a throne or a chariot pulled by lions. And speaking of Amazons, but seriously, Amazons have a personal story for me as well. My great aunt Alice was one of the first 40 women to enroll in the Women's Auxiliary Air Corps from Illinois. They were often called Amazons. So I took the idea of honoring her military service by using an eagle-headed female warrior, since the bald eagle is obviously a symbol of the United States military, and it also ties in with ancient Amazons. They used the female golden eagles to hunt with. Ancient Amazons were also known for having tattoos. So the Women's Auxiliary Air Corps often used Athena's helmet in their military insignia. So I gave my sculpture a tattoo of Athena's helmet. Athena is also often portrayed with metal breastplates. And her shoes are very symbolic of the kind of working shoes and lace-up shoes that women in the military wore during World War II. My mother saved some of my great Aunt Alice's hats. So when she started in the Women's Auxiliary Air Corps, it was a branch of the Army. And later, by the time she retired, it became the U.S. Air Force. Before the Amazons, I made a whole body of work that was a life-size chess set using only female figures. And I called it Match of the Matriarchs, the cephalopods against the cetaceans. So the cephalopods and the cetaceans represent the underwater battle between the giant squid and the whale. So using that idea and the idea of mermaids, I took the octopus, squid, and cuttlefish and the two women queens representing the bishop, the rook, and the knight on one side, and I used red and white. The hippo just lives out here. She has nothing to do with the chess set. And then on the cetacean side, I used orca, elephant seal, and narwhal, and then the orca queens. And the narwhal's obviously the bishop, the elephant seal's the knight, and the little orca is the rook. Historically, chess sets only had kings and military figures. They were all male figures. So I wanted to ask the question, what if all the figures on the chessboard were female? One more thing I'd love to share with you for International Sculpture Day is outdoors. Let's go outside. Seagull Cinderella is a very big girl, so she lives outside in the front yard. Seagull Cinderella at one point made a lot of people angry because, as we all know, seagulls don't have breasts. But I wanted to imagine Cinderella as a seagull-headed giant goddess figure. Since Cinderella was a working girl and a commoner, I chose the seagull, the common seabird, as her symbol. And she has a giant daisy dress, and she's really very festive. She celebrates our mothers and grandmothers and really the women in all of us.